I know! I received the news. This is glorious! My friend, you may not realize it, but you have served the Empire, indeed all of Tamriel, in ways you cannot possibly imagine. But you care little for politics, am I right? You want money, and money you shall have. Your payment waits for you at a dead drop. It is inside an urn, in the very chamber where we first met, in Vollenrud. Now please, go. Collect your money, and let us never look upon one another again. Our business, thank the gods, is concluded. Your payment awaits, and don't worry, I'm not stupid enough to betray you. And what might that be? Oh, you assassins and your riddles. It really does get very annoying, you know. Now, if you'll excuse me.
We had a deal.
Well, I'll be damned. We heard you were dead. Motier's in the back room if you've got business.
Well? What word of the Emperor? Well? What word of the Emperor? Truly? Could you have brought us more wondrous news? Recent events notwithstanding, this is a happy day for us, my friend. Despite your misfortunes, you stayed true to the Dark Brotherhood. You've saved us all, and for this, you have my eternal thanks. Now, of course, I must ask, killing the Emperor, how much did Motier pay for such a thing? Ha! Remarkable. Well, the old bastard certainly made it worth your while, didn't he? Now, might I offer some advice? You should go to Riften and find Delvin Mallory. I believe Astrid had you visit him once before. Mallory is an expert obtainer of goods. We can use the money to repair and refit the sanctuary. Make a true home for us, huh? You do that, and I'll see what I can do about recruiting some new additions to our family. So many contracts, so little time. What do you need, listener?
It is done. No. Emperor Titus Mede II lies dead, and the Dark Brotherhood yet lives. But our work is just beginning. Approach me, listener, and hear my words. Yet another child has prayed to their mother. Speak with the corrupt agent at the Penitus Oculatus outpost in Dragonbridge. Accept his gold, then kill the target. Hail Sithis!
Hello, listener. Have a good contract.
Listener! Oh, yes, it is Cicero. You were a fool to spare me. What, did you think I would be grateful? Cicero, now you will die. Ah! Gotcha! Oh, listener, you should see the look on your face. Oh, Cicero has returned, not to kill the kind listener, but to serve until one of us dies horribly in service to our mother. Best friends forever. In the meantime, I'll make myself at home in the sanctuary. I'm sure Mother needs tending. Cicero is at your service, oh great and powerful listener. Oh yes, Cicero and the listener. On the hunt. Let's kill someone. Listener. Oh, that tickles. Humble Cicero lives to serve.
Yeah? The Dawn Star Sanctuary? Is that where you lot are holding up? Tell you what, it'll cost you. A lot. But I can help you out. What exactly are we talking about here? Yeah, we can do that. I'm thinking a sewer grate on the outskirts of Dawnstar leads to a tunnel, then inside. You'll be in or out, quick as a coney. Tell me what you need, and I'll get my people on it. Yeah, that'll come in handy. An alchemy station. Maybe a little garden with some choice plants. All right? Consider it done.
And I said,
all right? What's your fancy? Chamber fit for a king and all that. Right, no problem. Give you a big bed, decorate the room real nice. Maybe even throw in a few extra baubles. Of course you do. Banners, huh? Trying to pretty the place up? All right, you got it.
What?
Tell me what you need. And now that's the Dark Brotherhood I know and love.
No.
This for business or pleasure? No, well, what's it matter? Right, I'll see that it gets done. I'm afraid that's it, my friend. I've done all I can. I hope the place is at least livable now. And, good luck with your murders.
Good, you're here. Look, in Ivarstead, there's this beautiful barbarian. I need her dead. Don't ask why, just do it. This gold should cover it. If anybody asks, this meeting never took place. If anybody asks, this meeting never took place.
Cicero is at your service, oh great and powerful listener.
I'm dying for a rest. I swear I could lie down right now and just sleep forever. I'm dying for a rest. I swear I could lie down right now and just sleep forever.
welcome to the Villamere Inn. If there's anything I can get you, just let me know.
Pardon me, my lord. Would you care to hear me play my lute?
Is it absolutely necessary for you to bother me right now?
Is there singing in the void?
I think you should continue with your performances.
What's the point? I'm not very good, and it's only for the same few people every night.
I think you play beautifully. It would be a shame if you stopped.
All right, Wilhelm.
Linley, would you mind taking care of the customer, please?
You want a drink? Depends. Are you thirsty, hungry, both? I play the lute. If you'd like to hear something, it only costs 5 gold. Thank you, my lord.
You don't look like a pilgrim.
If I were you, I'd keep away from the barrow on the east side of town.
All right, pipe down. You want the whole blessed place to hear you?
The arrangement called for a trade. I hope you'll find this suitable. If you pass through again, stop by for a drink.
So wait, Cicero's alive? And we're all friends again? I swear, I can hardly keep up.
When the jester comes calling.
Have fun.
The night.
Listener, it's an honor to stand before you. I am yours, Master.
Ho, ho, ho. Break that loot across my The pot to choose to fight. Why, there now set his clothes alight.
How may I serve you, my listener? Just say the word, Master.
Why am I not surprised to learn Cicero is alive? I still can't stomach the little clown. But if you welcomed him here, I won't question it. Happy hunting.
there singing in the void? Surely the dread Lord will at least allow poor Cicero to caper. Crazy? Cicero? That's madness. Let's kill someone. Oh, of course. Mother needs me, after all.
If you've got the coin, you've come to the right place. Pull up a seat.
Is there something I can do for you? I met her when I wandered into Riften a few years ago. Been smitten with her ever since. In fact, I'm thinking of asking her to marry me. In Blackmarsh, tradition dictates we present a potential mate a unique wedding ring to represent our future bond. I already have the gold band, but all I need are 3 flawless amethysts to complete the setting. I don't know what to say. Such kindness is unheard of in these times. Here,
Maven,
I want you to accept this as payment for your sacrifice. And well,
you may have
we
everyone else
both thank you.
Here, but you don't impress me. You couldn't touch me if you wanted to.
If you'll
You're
excuse
cold,
me, I have
unfeeling
other things to
bitch.
attend to.
I've spent my life serving Talos. I don't plan to stop now.
Keep your
no
hands
matter
to
what the
He's a true Nord. He'll come around. And what would you have me do?
He knows that. They all know
If you
that.
have any news of the Western Holds, take it to Ulfric immediately. These are difficult times indeed, when men stalk their brethren like beasts. My men are stretched thin as it is. If you offer your aid, I gladly accept. The guards will be told to assist you as necessary. I'm happy to lend a hand as much as I can as well. Terrible shame what happened to those women. Travel safely. It's dangerous out there.
I've been looking for you. Got something I'm supposed to deliver. Your hands only. Let's see here. I've got a letter and a lot of gold. Something about it being your, inheritance. Oh, and sorry for your loss. Looks like that's it. Got to go.
Hey, you're the one who killed Elaine Dufont up in Raldbathar. Oh yeah, word about that got around. Man was a piece of bandit trash, is what I hear. All right then. I noticed a trail of blood leading away from here. Helgerd's taken the body into the Hall of the Dead to prepare for burial. She's a little crazy, but if she knows anything, it's dead bodies.
Large diagonal cut from left shoulder. Well, she's dead, but I guess that's not unusual, at least not for somebody in here. I mean, someone who's not me, that is. Sorry, was only joking with you. Not really. The only unusual thing is the shape of the cuts. They look like they were made with... Well, the ancient Nords used these kinds of curved blades when they embalmed their dead. I don't know who in Windhelm would even have something like that. Other than me, of course. I wouldn't hold out too much hope. Now, I really got to get back to the body. Lot of work to prepare her for the grave.
There are some that say the Dark Brotherhood is back, and stronger than ever. That they've made Dawnstar their home. Tell me, am I wrong? Best offense is a good defense, am I right? Have you been talking to Viola Giordano? She posts those all over the city, and someone keeps taking them down. Ask her about it if you want an earful. I've never seen anything like it. I would take this to Calixto at the House of Curiosities. He has a good eye for strange trinkets. Mighty. All right, then.
It's so good to see you again. Oh, thank you. Divines bless your kind heart. A divine smile on a charitable soul.
After what happened to those other women, I'm worried about my own safety. I've been following him for months now. Well, not actually following. Trying to find him. The guards won't help. The people won't help. I'm the only one who thinks he can be caught. They say they're too busy with a war. I say, what good is winning a war if we're still terrorized by one of our own? Oh, they care, all right. Just none of them thinks to do anything about it. They say I'm just snooping around bothering people. But I'm trying to save lives. Huh? What's it say? Woundfirth. There have been rumors swirling about him for years, as long as I can remember. But he's a dangerous man. That's why they call him the Unliving. I wouldn't approach him directly. This information needs to go straight to the steward. He'll listen to you.
Can't just throw the big logs on the fire. Gotta have the little bit. You lost? Welcome to the House of Curiosities. I offer a brief tour for a few coins, or you can simply browse at your leisure. My sister and I inherited a modest sum of money. We decided to travel and seek out whatever adventures we could find. As we journeyed across Tamriel, we encountered tales of exotic and wondrous artifacts. We decided to collect as many as we could. My sister passed away some years ago, so I settled down here and opened the House of Curiosities. I think she would be happy to know that our collection has brought smiles to faces both young and old. Indeed I did. For a few septims, I'll tell you about some of the most interesting curiosities in my collection. Splendid! If you'll just follow me, I'll tell you tales and show you wonders such as you've never seen. These tools were found in a crypt outside Windhelm. They belonged to the ancient Nords who dwelt in Skyrim before the days of the First Empire. Most scholars believe that the Nords of old used these implements to prepare their dead for burial. What macabre mysteries would these tools reveal if they could but speak? Here is the Book of Fate, discovered in a secret room at the Arcane University. The writing in the book describes the destiny of its reader, so the words change from one person to the next. Some see only blank pages, and nobody knows why. Perhaps some of us are born with no destiny, or maybe the blank pages signify an imminent death. Ah, now here's an item out of legend. This is Ysgramor's soup spoon. Now, I know what you're thinking. This is no spoon, it's a fork. Nobody can eat soup with a fork. Well, my friend, you did not know Ysgramor. Don't let this innocent-looking flute fool you, for this is the dancer's pipe. Legend holds that the dancer's pipe has won wars, toppled empires, and changed the very course of history. None know its origins, but the stories say that men who hear its music are compelled to dance uncontrollably, no matter the peril. To activate this strange power, one must only speak the magic words, which are... Oh my! I very nearly got us both into a nasty predicament, didn't I? And with that, the tour is over. I thank you for your patronage, and I hope to see you again soon. Let me see. Ah, yes. This is the wheelstone. It's an heirloom symbol of the power of Windhelm. Traditionally, it's carried by the court mage. I would, be interested in acquiring it, if you're willing to part with it, that is. For a piece like that, I could pay 500 gold. Woundfirth? Bah! It's purely ceremonial, and he has no use for it. Besides, I wouldn't want to be the one to give it to him. Gives me the creeps. They say he dabbles in necromancy. Suit yourself. It's only of value to collectors, though. Good luck finding anyone else who will appraise it that highly. A most pleasant chat. Until the next. The House of Curiosities. I offer a brief tour for a few coins, or you can simply browse at your leisure. My sister and I once traveled the world to assemble our collection. Such adventures we had.
I've been meaning to speak to you, Naranya.
Jerem is a fine house, and it's up for sale. You should talk to the steward in the keep if you're interested. I'll take my...
You lost? Welcome to the House of Curiosities. I offer a brief tour for a few coins, or you can simply browse at your leisure.
Don't be so sure of that. We've intercepted couriers from Solitude. The Empire's putting a great deal of pressure on
I'm
Whiterun.
not much of a strategist, but Lord Ulfric listens to my counsel all the same.
If he's not with us, he's against us.
What's the hurry?
Whatever you've heard I can do is probably true. Whatever I don't already know. Power's the crux of this world. There's always more of it to be had, if you look in the right places. No, but then I don't have much need for Ulfric. We both leave well enough alone. I beg your pardon? Necromancy. I am a member of the College of Winterhold, in good standing. They haven't allowed necromancy for hundreds of years. My what now? I've never kept a journal, I can assure you. What exactly did this amulet look like? I know it well, or at least I've heard of it. I would wager that carving once depicted a skull. That is the necromancer's amulet of legend. It appears you were at least half right. There is necromancy at the heart of this. Yeah. Calixto and his books are often confused about such matters. It happens to the best of us. I've been noting a pattern to when the killings happen. Now that we know they're tied in to some sort of necromantic ritual, I think I know when the next might occur. Let's see. From a Lordus of Last Seed until a Midas of Hearthfire, it will happen soon, very soon. Keep watch in the Stone Quarter tomorrow night. That's almost certainly where the killer will strike next. You already know all that I know. Spells and incantations, for those with the talent to cast them. Strength and steel are well and good, but magic is the true power.
Can't just throw the big logs on the fire. Gotta have the little bits, too.
Come see me in the marketplace tomorrow. You won't find better prices in all of Eastmarch.
You need anything, come see me. I'm as resourceful as I am discreet.
I have to wonder, what does the Dragonborn do once he's summoned by the Greybeards? Can the Thum be taught like any skill? By sword, is that Asura's star? How did you come to possess such a rare treasure?
Someone do something!
If the guards would listen to Viola, they'd have caught the butcher.
Now, tell me you've seen them. Those things. Small and evil, like something out of a nightmare.
If those Whiterun guards can take down...
Don't be so sure of that. We've intercepted couriers from Solitude. The Empire's putting a great deal of pressure on
I'm not much of a strategist, but Lord Ulfric listens... Ismir's beard. The man was always a bit odd, but I wouldn't have expected. You've done the city a mighty service, friend. I believe you'll find the guards to be a bit more cordial with you in the future.
He knows that. They all know.
Grew up here. Cold as at Mora. But that just grows the beard sticker.
You think I
Lot of history in these walls. We're trying to make some more. It's a lucky time to be alive.
Shoving a sword through his gullet.
For Ulfric? Well, nothing official. Known him for years. He seems to value my thoughts, and I'm grateful for that. I don't really have a mind for war, and I think he likes having an untrained opinion from time to time. Travel safely. It's dangerous out there.
Whoever we replace them with will need the support of our armies.
We're ready when you are.
Things hinge on Whiterun. If we can take the... Only the foolish or the courageous approach a Jarl without summons. Do I know you? Is that so? Yes. You were with us at Helgen. Destined for the chopping block, if I'm not mistaken. Keep your brother.
We'll show those faithless dogs who this land belongs to.
Fear. Still need convincing.
I'll take my leave then.
Then let them die with their false kings.
Oh.
I need to ask you to stop. Good. Glad we straightened that out. By sure! Is that Asura's star? Did you come to Pas...
Stay undercover. This is what we need Watch and wait. This is worse than I thought.
Something's happening. God's above.
So you really are...
God's above. Look at that. God's above. It's true, isn't it? You really are Dragonborn.
I owe you some answers, don't I? Go ahead. Whatever you want to know. Nothing held back. I'm one of the last members of the Blades. A very long time ago, the Blades were dragon slayers, and we served the Dragonborn, the greatest dragon slayer. For the last 200 years since the last Dragonborn Emperor, the Blades have been searching for a purpose. Now that dragons are coming back, our purpose is clear again. We need to stop them. Not a damn thing. I was just as surprised as you to find that big black dragon here.
Really? Where?
Interesting. Same dragon.
Damn it, we're blundering around in the dark here. We need to figure out who's behind it all.
The first thing we need to do is figure out who's behind the dragons. The Thalmor are our best lead. If they aren't involved, they'll know who is. Nothing solid, yet. But my gut tells me it can't be anybody else. The Empire had captured Ulfric. The war was basically over. Then a dragon attacks, Ulfric escapes, and the war is back on. And now the dragons are attacking everywhere, indiscriminately. Skyrim is weakened. The Empire is weakened. Who else gains from that but the Thalmor? If we could get into the Thalmor embassy, it's the center of their operations in Skyrim. Problem is, that place is locked up tighter than a miser's purse. They could teach me a few things about paranoia. I'm not sure yet. I have a few ideas, but I'll need some time to pull things together. Meet me back in Riverwood. If I'm not back when you get there, wait for me. I shouldn't be long. Keep an eye on the sky. This is only going to get worse.
Hey, watch it!
Oh. What happened?
Welcome.
I don't think you were followed. Come on, I have a plan.
Lug around here somewhere. We got rooms and food. Drink, too. I cook. Ain't much else to tell.
I figured out how we're going to get you into the Thalmor embassy. I've been doing this a long time, remember? While the Thalmor have been looking for me, I've been watching them.
Need some hardwood planks. None of that soft pine.
The Thalmor ambassador, Elenwen, regularly throws parties where the rich and connected cozy up to the Thalmor. I can get you into one of those parties and get away and find Elenwen's secret files. I have a contact inside the embassy. He's not up for this kind of high-risk mission, but he can help you. His name is Malborn. Wood Elf. Plenty of reason to hate the Thalmor. You can trust him. I'll get word for him to meet you in Solitude at the Winking Skeever. You know it? While you're doing that, I'll work on getting you an invitation to Elenwen's little party. Meet me at the Solitude stables after you've arranged things with Malborn. Any questions? Don't worry about Malborn. He's not a dangerous character like you. But he hates the Thalmor at least as much as I do. He's a wood elf. The Thalmor wiped out his family back in Valenwood during one of their purges that we never hear about. Luckily, they don't know who he really is, or he wouldn't be serving drinks at the ambassador's parties. Let me handle that. You'll have a real invitation, don't worry. As long as you can act the part of a Thalmor toady, you'll get past the guards. That's when the fun starts. You'll have to slip away from the party without raising the alarm. Then you'll need to find Elenwen's office and search her files. Malborn should be able to point you in the right direction. Sounds good. Be careful.